Welcome back. We're diving deep into the world of United States quarter dollar coins, uncovering the top 4 most valuable quarters with different mint marks and conditions that are making headlines in today's auction market. Make sure you watch till the end, because one of these coins could completely change your life. Let's get started. First up, we're diving deep into the story of the 1984 20p coin, its history, hidden features, real market value, and how you can identify if your coin is worth more than you think. So stay till the end, because this coin might already be in your home. The 1984 20p coin comes from the early era of modern British decimal currency. The 20p coin itself was first introduced in 1982 as part of the United Kingdom's effort to modernize its coin system. By 1984, millions of these coins were already in circulation, making it a familiar piece of everyday money. In fact, over 65 million coins were minted in 1984 alone, meaning it was widely used across the country. This coin represents a time when the UK economy was evolving, and coin designs were becoming more standardized yet still rich in royal symbolism. Now let's talk about what makes this coin special. The 1984 20p coin has a very distinctive design. It features Queen Elizabeth II on the front, obverse, showing her classic portrait. On the back, reverse, you'll find the iconic Tudor rose crown, symbolizing England's royal heritage. The coin has a unique 7-sided shape, heptagon, making it easy to recognize even by touch. Made from cupronickel, giving it durability and a silver-like appearance. Weight, around 5 grams diameter, about 21.4 millimeters. These features make it visually appealing, but not necessarily rare, and that's where things get interesting. The standard 1984 20p coin is not extremely rare. Because of its high mintage, most coins you find in circulation are only worth their face value. However, condition changes everything. A fine condition coin, used but still clear details, has limited extra value. Uncirculated coins, never used, can be more desirable to collectors. Proof coins, specially made for collectors, are the real hidden gems. Also, rare mint errors, like misprints or unusual strikes, can turn an ordinary coin into a highly valuable collectible. That's where collectors start paying serious money. A regular circulated 1984 20p coin around $130,000, face value. A fine condition coin usually still close to face value. An uncirculated coin around $2 to $2.55. A proof version can reach $8 to $15 or more. If your coin has a rare mint error, it could sell for $58, $78, or even higher, depending on uniqueness and demand. So yes, most coins are common, but a few can be surprisingly valuable. If you're serious about finding value in coins like this, here are some smart tips. The 1984 20p coin may not be rare at first glance, but under the right conditions, it can become a valuable collectible. It's a reminder that wealth doesn't always come in gold bars or big investments. Sometimes it's hiding quietly in your pocket. So next time you see a simple 20p coin, don't spend it too quickly. Next up, we're diving into the fascinating story of the 1999 United States quarter dollar with the DE mint mark, specifically in fine condition, and why collectors are paying serious money for certain versions of this coin. Let's begin. The year 1999 marked a major turning point in U.S. coin history. This was the very first year of the State Quarters program, one of the most popular coin series ever released in the United States. Millions of Americans began collecting coins for the first time, searching for each new state design as they were released. The 1999 quarters featured 5 states: Delaware, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, Georgia, and Connecticut. Coins with the D mint mark were produced at the Denver Mint, making them widely circulated but still full of collectible potential depending on their condition and rare errors. Now, at first glance, a 1999 D quarter might not seem special. But when you take a closer look, you'll notice the detailed design that makes this coin unique. On the obverse, you'll see the familiar portrait of George Washington, a design that has been used for decades. On the reverse, each state coin features a completely different design, celebrating that state's history and identity. The level of detail, especially in early strikes, is impressive. In fine condition, the coin still shows moderate wear, but major details like Washington's profile and the state design remain clearly visible, which is crucial for collectors. What makes these coins even more exciting is the possibility of rare minting errors. Some 1999 D quarters have been discovered with die cracks, off-center strikes, or even double die errors. These small imperfections can significantly increase the coin's value. Even in fine condition, An era coin can turn an ordinary 25-cent piece into a valuable collectible worth much more. When it comes to rarity and collector demand, condition plays a huge role. A 1999 D quarter in fine condition is not considered extremely rare on its own, because millions were minted. However, demand increases when the coin has sharp details, minimal damage, and especially if it includes an error. Collectors are always searching for coins that stand out from the rest, and even circulated coins can hold value if they meet certain quality standards. Now let's talk about what everyone is really interested in: the value. In general, a standard 1999 D quarter in fine condition might be worth around $1 to $3, depending on its appearance and demand. But if you happen to find one with a rare error or exceptional detail, the value can jump significantly, sometimes reaching $50, $100, or even more in rare cases. Coins that are graded higher or have unique characteristics can attract serious collectors willing to pay top dollar. If you're thinking about starting your own coin collection or checking your spare change, here are a few smart tips. Always examine your coins carefully under good lighting. Look for unusual marks, doubling in the text, or anything that seems different from a normal coin. Try to store your coins properly in protective holders to prevent further wear. And if you believe you found something rare, consider getting it evaluated by a professional grading service. It could make a big difference in its market value. In conclusion, the 1999 D Washington quarter may look like just another coin in your pocket, but it carries historical significance and hidden potential. Whether you're a beginner or an experienced collector, this coin is a reminder that valuable treasures can be hiding in plain sight. So next time you get change, take a second look. You might be holding more than just 25 cents. You might be holding a piece of history worth real money. Next up, we're diving deep into a rare United States quarter dollar, 1889 to 2006 with D mint mark, in extra fine condition, uncovering its history, unique features, collector demand, and its true market value in dollars. So before you spend your next quarter, make sure you watch this video till the end. The United States quarter dollar has a long and rich history dating back to 1796, when it was first introduced as part of the early American monetary system. By 1889, the U.S. Mint was producing the famous seated Liberty quarter, a silver coin that today is considered one of the rarest in American coinage. What makes the 1889 quarter so special? It had an extremely low mintage of only about 12,000 coins, making it a true collector's dream. Fast forward to 2006, and the United States introduced the 50-state quarters program, where coins were minted in huge numbers, especially from the Denver Mint, marked with the letter D. So when we talk about 1889 to 2006 quarters, we are actually covering more than a century of American history. From rare silver coins to modern collectible designs. Let's talk about what makes these quarters unique. First, the mint mark, D. This small letter indicates the coin was minted in Denver, and it can significantly affect the coin's value. On older coins like the 1889 quarter, you'll see Lady Liberty seated with a shield, a classic eagle design on the reverse made mostly of silver, giving it intrinsic metal value. On newer coins like 2006 D, features George Washington on the front, unique state-themed designs on the back. Mint mark, D, appears near the date on the obverse. Another important feature is the condition, especially extra fine, slight wear on high points, most details still sharp and visible, highly desirable for collectors. Now let's talk about what really drives value, rarity, and condition. The 1889 quarter is extremely rare because of its low production. Even worn coins are valuable. In contrast, 2060 quarters were minted in hundreds of millions, so they are generally common. But here's the twist: even common coins can become valuable if they are in high-grade condition, they have mint errors, or they are preserved in near-perfect quality. Collectors always look for sharp details, original shine, luster, no cleaning or damage. That's why an extra fine coin can be worth much more than a regular circulated coin. Now the part everyone is waiting for, the value. For the 1889 quarter, lower grades, around $300 plus extra fine condition, can reach $600 to $1,000. High-grade examples, up to $20,000 plus for the 2060 quarters. Normal coins, about 25 cents to $2.50. High-grade, MS-68 can sell for $300 to $3,700 plus at auction. So yes, a simple quarter can turn into a life-changing discovery if it's rare and in excellent condition. If you want to start collecting or find valuable coins, here are some smart tips. Always check the mint mark, especially DS, or rare ones like W. Look at the condition carefully, Avoid heavily scratched or cleaned coins, focus on coins with clear details. Search for rare years like 1889, low mintage, high-grade modern coins like 2006. Use professional grading services like PCGS or NGC for authentication, and most importantly, the United States quarter dollar is more than just pocket change, it's a piece of history, a collector's treasure, and sometimes, a hidden fortune. From the ultra-rare 1889 silver quarter to the modern 2060 state quarter, each coin tells a story, and some of those stories are worth thousands of dollars. Next up, we're diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins in American history, the United States quarter dollar, featuring the historic 1861 to 2005 design with a D mint mark. This coin isn't just pocket change, it's a piece of history, a collector's dream, and for some lucky people, it's a hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. So stay till the end, because you might already have one of these valuable coins in your collection without even knowing it. The United States quarter dollar has a long and rich history that dates back to 1796, when it was first introduced as part of the early American monetary system. Now fast forward to 2005, when the U.S. Mint released a special series under the 50 State Quarters program, one of the most successful coin programs ever created. Each coin in the series featured a unique design representing a U.S. state. Here's where things get interesting. Some of these quarters display two dates, like 1861 to 2005. Many people think this means the coin was made in 1861, but that's not true. The year 1861 actually represents the year a state, like Kansas, joined the United States, while 2005 is the actual minting year, and the small letter D mint mark? That tells us the coin was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the major U.S. coin production facilities. This quarter has several standout features that make it unique. First, the obverse front shows the iconic portrait of George Washington, along with the inscriptions, Liberty, and In God We Trust. On the reverse back, the design changes depending on the state. For example, the Kansas quarter features a buffalo and sunflower, symbolizing the state's heritage. Another important feature is the mint mark location. You'll find the small D just beside Washington's portrait. The coin is made of a copper nickel-clad composition, weighs about 5.67 grams, and has a standard diameter of 24.26 millimeters. Some versions even come with special finishes like satin finish or proof, which are made specifically for collectors and can be much more valuable. Now let's talk about what really matters: rarity and condition. Here's the truth. Most 2005 D quarters are very common. Millions were produced, and in circulated condition, they are usually worth just 25 cents. But condition changes everything. Coins graded in mint state, MS67 or higher, are extremely rare and highly desirable. These coins have no wear, sharp details, and strong luster. Collectors also look for error coins, like doubled dies or unusual markings. Some rare varieties can significantly increase value. Another rare category includes perfect grade coins, MS69 or SP70. These are incredibly hard to find and can sell for big money. So how much is this coin really worth? Let's break it down. Circulated condition, fine or lower, around 25 cents. Face value, uncirculated, MS60 to MS65 $1 to $10. High grade, MS67 and above $30 to $600 plus. Top quality rare specimens, MS68/MS69 up to $2,000 to $3,000 plus. In auctions, special collector versions like satin finish or proof coins can range from $10 to over $3,900, depending on perfection and rarity. So yes, while most are common, a rare high-grade coin could be worth a small fortune. If you're serious about finding valuable coins, here are some smart tips. First, always check the mint mark. A D means Denver, but value depends on condition, not just the mint. Second, look closely for errors or unusual features. Even small differences can make a big price jump. Third, never clean your coin. Cleaning can reduce its value instantly. Fourth, consider getting your coin professionally graded by services like PCGS or NGC if you believe it's rare. And finally, store your coins properly, in protective holders to maintain their condition. The United States quarter dollar with the 1861 to 2005 design and D mint mark is a perfect example of how everyday coins can hold extraordinary value. While most are worth only face value, rare high-grade or error versions can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So next time you check your pocket change, take a closer look, because that simple quarter in your hand might just be your next big discovery.